What's up, Sushi Squad? We back in some more Trove. This is just a very brief video letting you guys know that yes, somehow, some way, somewhere, the Trove Lunar Lancer update, the Lunar Leap, that's what it's called. I'll put a link in the description to the patch notes, as well as my video will probably show up in the card in the top right. Linking to the patch notes themselves. We still got a lot to cover with this update, generally speaking. Like, I still got to end up making like updated Lunar Lancer build videos, trying him out in the delves versus topside, and so on and so forth. But regardless, you've already seen in the title of the video, Lunar Lancer is out on both Xbox and PlayStation. Now, I ended up checking on Nintendo Switch myself just because I hadn't heard anything. And lo and behold, the Nintendo Switch does not actually have the Lunar Lancer rework, which is kind of odd. It's very strange. A couple other things to note is that there is a... Maybe, okay, I don't know if this is actually... Well, on the Switch, it seemed like we actually had a second stat reroll event, so I don't know if the Shadows Eve event is even live on Switch. I'm not sure. Somebody confirm in the comments, but, you know, new Chaos Chest item and so on and so forth. But we have the Shadows Eve event. So what's going to end up happening is pretty much like I just got to get this video up to you guys, publish a couple streams that are already just sitting there on the channel that have been processing, and then I'm going to actually stream myself doing the Shadows Eve event. So if you guys come to that and check that out, that's awesome. But keep in mind, if you do miss the stream, it'll end up coming out in like a day or two, because tomorrow I'm going to end up probably having the event guide talking about the Shadows Eve event. And then, of course, there is a new pack in the store as well, which for some reason it's just over 3,000 credits. Okay, whatever. But either way, it seems like it's got a lot of costumes and stuff like that. So you can expect a video talking about this later in the week. Some of these things I recognize. I swear I've seen these costumes before, but I mean, either way, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different costumes potentially, which is pretty crazy. I guess that's why it's over 3,000, which is nuts. Of course, with the Shadows Eve event, we've got all of the old packs revisiting, and then there is, of course, going to end up being the event itself, which is more than likely, just heads up, just a guess, is going to be a go complete all of these objectives, and then you can just do dailies every day to build up tokens, just because that's usually how these Shadows Eve events end up playing out. But the point of the stream is I'm going to go through the event with you guys, gather footage and take screenshots and stuff, so that I can end up making a more concise, compact video talking about the event tomorrow. Now, that said, there is an ever-growing number of mounts and supplies and, you know, just Shadows Eve event items in general, so we probably won't end up covering every single little thing in regards to all of the, you know, all of the event stuff. Maybe I'll try and end up doing the new items particularly, so long as the event isn't cursed like the last event that we ended up doing, where you had to go underground and burrow and stuff, and it was just atrocious. It would have taken like, what, like 5 hours or something to grind enough coins for one costume, which no. Anyways, I don't mean to ramble more than I need to. This was more specifically focused on giving you guys a quick update of what's going on today and over the week, as well as just letting you guys know that on Xbox and PlayStation, you have the Lunar Lancer, which was super quick. I'm really excited about that. Good job, devs. Seriously. Oh, and then also one other thing too that I wanted to mention. I wanted to show you guys this screenshot, which apparently was an accidental leak. I don't know. Apparently this has something to do with the next big update, which I assume is something to do with the modified abilities. Because if I had to speculate, I'd say that it's kind of like a subclass abilities or something, which I know that technically these are considered subclass abilities, but nah, these are just like weird passive abilities. For all intents and purposes, the term subclass usually means that you end up getting some type of a buff towards your current class because it's some type of an ability that you end up gaining through quests or whatever. And that's more what I'm talking about when I say the modified abilities are probably going to end up being something like that, something more traditional in terms of MMO stuff. Maybe that's what the next update is. Honestly, who knows? No release date for the Nintendo Switch update or anything. Honestly, we didn't even know that this was coming out on consoles until, well, it just came out today. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, though, gamers. Really appreciate it, and have yourselves a wonderful day.